Hi everybody, it's Kayla, and welcome back to Fixer Upper, the show where I usually attempt to fix up your houses, but today, fix up an EA house. Because today, we're doing this monstrosity, the Goth house, which all of you probably know and love, although maybe not love, because, you know, it looks like this, no offense. But I'm gonna try and fix it today, and let's be honest, it didn't go as well as I would have hoped. But you know what? I didn't have much to work with, so I think I get a free pass. But let's do our tour. So you guys probably all know this house. I mean, it's kind of an iconic house, let's be honest. It's just, it's not very cute. That's the only thing. So when we first go into the house, we have this nice gated area. It's very cute, very quaint. In here, it's very red and very dark, very much Bella Goth style, if you ask me. Really interesting staircased windows, pointy things here, too many arches, junk, creepy candle. I don't even know how to, it's too much, okay? Also, do you see, oh no, this bothers me so much. Okay, you see how this table is not centered with the, look here, this is how it should be, okay? I gotta fix this problem. This is a big issue for me. Do you see how the couches are not centered with this, with the fireplace? Like it should be, in my humble opinion, more so like this, where it's all centered and cute and it can look like this, or they could not have weird tables on either side. Like it should be centered. Instead it's not. And if they wanted it to be against the wall still, they could have gone like this and it would have looked better. I'm just saying, why isn't it centered? Oh my god. And the rug, do you see how the rug is not, wait, this is where it's supposed to be. Yeah, the rug is not normal. Like the rug could be like that, but instead it's like that. Oh, I take so many issues with this. I'm so upset. Wow, okay. Anyway, so there's the living room. I don't know who those people are, but cute. And good look for everybody in here. Yep, and here's the dining room. Interesting color scheme with the purple and the red. I kind of am annoyed, but it's fine. We'll fix it. And here there's the kitchen. I don't understand what this chair is doing there, but that's okay. It's, cute and all. We've got a tiny little bathroom. It's very dark in here. And then if you were to go upstairs, give me a second, get up the stairs. Oh, into nothing. No, up here they have like a piano room. Also, this little violin here costs like 15,000, maybe it's 13,000. Hold on. This is a very expensive violin. That's all I'm gonna say. Where is it? Oh no, okay. This very expensive violin costs 12,000. Okay, well, maybe it costs more, but it's depreciated. It is 15,000. Okay, you see, that is a very expensive violin. But they have this nice like music room. They've got junk around the place. In here is Cassandra Goth's room. It's interesting. It's a little bit much for me. Like I hate this color pink a lot. But in here is the like adults room, the master bedroom. It's kind of a weird shape. Again with the weird color schemes, they have a lot of like red and blue-toned grays, and I feel like blue-toned grays don't go that well with red. Is that just me? I don't know, it's strange. It's all very strange to me. But in here's their master bathroom. Beautiful big windows. Nice view from the from the master bathroom. Yeah, and then upstairs, okay, they kind of have locked away their son, their youngest son, up in the attic area. He's got his own staircase and this tiny little loft room. But it's cute, and that's the whole house. So it's 3 bedrooms, 3 bathrooms, way too big, awful floor plan. I mean, I didn't do much to fix that, but I did adjust it so that the kitchen is a little bit bigger and doesn't have just a tiny door, because I feel like that's kind of an issue, to have just a tiny door kind of leading off into the kitchen. It's like, what is this, the 1920s? I mean, no, it's 2017 and The Sims. Like, bad floor plans are not okay. Also, I feel so bad for little Alexander Goth all up here in his tiny little bedroom that I gave him some, like, a more kid-like room. But otherwise, cute house. Can't wait to fix it. Let's do that now. Okay, so we are back and we are fixer-uppering this house. That's right, kids. It is my favorite time of the week. You know I love to just sit here and talk to myself, and it has been way too long. I was gone for the past 5 fixer-uppers. They were all pre-recorded, maybe 6 if you count like the one that I posted while I was in the middle of pre-recording. So I did like 6 fixer-uppers in a span of 1 week, and then I didn't do one for another 5 weeks. So it's a weird situation, but I'm back finally, thank God. And so I have a lot of stories for you. I'm a little out of practice, but I'm getting better. Plus, I've now done, what, like 6 videos since being back, so we aren't that, like, the first couple were not good. Like, the first one I did back was the baby challenge, and then I did a speed build voiceover, and so that, like, it was not a good time. Like, they were just bad. I mean, they're still good, like, go watch them. I mean, it's hard to get back into the swing of talking to yourself and not messing up a lot. And I don't know how to explain this, but like it takes practice to get good at talking to yourself. And so I was out of practice, and so it was not great. But anyway, my stories, you guys, although I probably okay, first let's address this. I tried to fix the goth house because a lot of people ask me to. It's a common thing. Everyone wants it fixed. It's not cute. We know this already. And so I tried. It's sort of like how I tried to fix Von Windenburg Estate and like the 64x64 lot in Windenburg and couldn't because it's unfixable. This is one of those unfixable EA houses. I mean, because I didn't want to get rid of the character of the house. This is like a classic fixer-upper like motto, right? Want to keep the character of the house. Like, I can't change the shape. You know, like, I mean, I made some adjustments, but I can't change the whole shape, and I can't, like, change the color scheme outside. Like, it's iconic, you know, so I couldn't do much to fix the mess of this house, but I tried to fix the interior a little bit, although it's still, like, way too much red, but that's just Bella Goth's fault, you know? Anyway, my stories, because I'm going to talk about VidCon today, because I went to VidCon this year, and I got back, you know, last week after being, you know, gone for a long time, and I have a lot of stories, and so I think I'm going to begin with I'll start at the beginning, basically. I don't know what I'm talking about, just bear with me. Okay, so basically, I went to California with my 3 closest internet friends. We all met up in LAX. We all kind of got flights that came in around the same time and then met up in the airport and then Ubered back from LAX to Anaheim together. Because it was like a $45 to $50 Uber without it being like a big Uber, but we needed a big Uber because we had 4 of us and like a lot of luggage. So it was like an $80 Uber. And so we split it 4 ways because, you know, that's a lot of money. And so we went to LAX, came back together, but in the airport, so 2 of us, because my friends Steph, let's do an introduction. My friend Steph is Stefo Sims, you know her. She came in later because she's coming from London, and so she had a way longer flight, and it got in like an hour after ours, then she had to go into like international terminals and customs and blah, and so she came in like an hour after us, but the other 3 of us, Zoe, Callie, and me, all came in like around the same time, like within 5 minutes of each other, and so we all met up like right away. And so I was in a completely different terminal, because LAX is, first of all, the worst airport I have ever been in. I was horrified. Like, on my way out of LAX, it was being renovated, and so there was no ceiling. Like, it was a completely unfinished ceiling in this entire terminal, and there was no stores open. Like, I bought $13 almonds and a water bottle. That's all I ate for, like, 9 hours while I was there, because my flight got delayed, and it was a whole thing. But, you know, that's fun. I love LAX. Anyway, we were in, like, there's, I guess, like, a Terminal 1 and Terminal 2, they're on completely different sides, and so they had to take a bus, my 2 friends, to get to me, which was interesting, and so they were together in that terminal, came to meet me on this, like, after the bus and stuff, met up, cried, all that stuff, and then we went downstairs to wait for Steph, and this you can find a picture of on my Twitter, I think, at lilsimsie. By the way, let's just plug my Twitter really fast. I like to, you know, casually plug my Twitter every once in a while, and I haven't done that in a while, so follow my Twitter. It's great. I'm so funny. I need more followers. I'm just kidding, but not really. So you can find this picture on my Twitter. If you scroll back, if you go to like media and then scroll back, my friend tweeted it, I think, and I retweeted it, so you can find it there. But when we were waiting for her, you know how these, like, the people that have cabs and like cars waiting for them at the airport, they have a sign that says their name, like usually their last name. So mine would be like Sims, and then I would go to the car and stuff. Well, we were waiting for Steph, and so we first pulled a picture of her like YouTube icon on one of our phones, and we were holding it up, and then we realized we had an iPad too, and so we typed out Steffosin. Her name is Stefo Sims, but we typed like with a PH, but we typed STEFFOSIN, Steffosin, which is like my nickname for her. And so we typed it out on the iPad, and we held both of them up and just waited for her. And so when she came up, she was like crying, laughing. It was a great time. So that's the first experience we had at VidCon, was that. And it was really fun, and I just, you know, it was good. It was good. And so we got in the car, Ubered back to the hotel, and when we got back to the hotel, did we do anything? I think we just went, we Postmated food. Like, we Thai food. And then we did like face mask and stuff. It was a good time. Just like fun girls' night. And I don't know, because my friends live so far away, I don't get to see them. Like I've only ever met one of them in person. It was Callie. I've seen her twice in person before, but the other two I haven't met Zoe or Steph in real life. And so it was just a good time to see them because my internet friends are my best friends, and so I mean, sorry, real life friends, I don't mean I mean, you know what I mean, like I don't see them ever, so it was a good time. And then we went to the Grove the next day, which is this like fancy shopping center, which was a good time. We got vegan cupcakes, we went shopping. I thought I lost my wallet. That's a whole thing I talked about last week's speed build. Didn't lose my wallet though, so we were good. And then the next day, I think, is that the first day of VidCon? It must have been. Or so, yeah, it must have been. I don't know. So on VidCon, okay. So did I talk about being nervous about meeting you guys in person? I feel like I did in a Fixer Upper once over the, past 6 or so. I have this complex about being disappointing. And so it sounds so sad. I was worried about meeting you guys in person because I didn't want to like not be this and have you be like, wow, you're not Lil Simsie. Who are you? I was worried about it. And so I mean, that was like a big issue for me, but then I met a lot of you at VidCon and it was not an issue at all. So that's good. I was very proud of myself and proud of you because I was worried because I've seen some VidCon like meetup and heard horror stories. Like at VidCon, people, not like me, people like me don't get mobbed, but people at VidCon get mobbed. You'll be like hanging out, just common, having a good time at VidCon, and then you'll hear a scream and then a bunch, like maybe like 50 teenage girls just runs after somebody. So like some Viner guy comes out or like some Musical.ly star comes out and then you hear a scream and then stampede, and it's terrifying. Like if I were the center of that stampede, I would die. Like it's so, I mean, you hear these horror stories and it sounds like a bad thing, but I think that because my channel is so small compared to like obviously a lot of people at VidCon, I had a really good experience. Like, cause I wasn't getting mobbed. I was just meeting people like very casually in like very comfortable settings. And so it wasn't like a bad thing. But if I were getting mobbed, different story. I mean, but I wasn't, so we're good. And I probably won't ever get mobbed. So yay me. Love being a small YouTuber. Anyway, so let's talk about the first one I met at VidCon, because I can't even count how many people, but I did like an actual meetup too. But I met people in passing. The first one, I was just, like, we went in early on Thursday morning to go pick up our t-shirts, just my friend Callie and I, because I think Zoe was still asleep and Steph was, like, jet-lagged, and so she was back in the hotel room, and so we went down to the, like, VidCon area early, because you can just walk from our hotel to the convention center, and so we were in there, and then I was standing in line for the t-shirts, and this girl walks by, and she goes, wait, are you Lil Simsie? And I was like, yes, hello, nice to meet you. And then she just kind of left. But like, I mean, it was really very casual and not terrifying. So that's good, right? Because I was clearly very worried about it. But it went well. And then like, okay, the next day, wait, was this the same day? Oh, it was the same day. Sorry, you don't know what I'm talking about. But I was in line. I don't know what I was doing, but I was walking somewhere, right? And there's this huge line, I think, for a meetup or something. And these two girls, like, came running out of line at me. And they were like, oh my God, Kayla. And so I might have told this story already on my channel. Did I? I don't think so. But these two girls, I saw them multiple times at VidCon. They came to my meetup and stuff. So, like, I've seen them around a lot, but that was after this experience. So first of all, they brought me a present, which I was not expecting at all. Like, I didn't think anybody came to VidCon with the intention of seeing me. I thought it was gonna be like oh, I'm here for Dan and Phil, but I happened to run into Kayla. Like, I never thought that anyone would actually, like, care enough to see me at VidCon. That sounds sad, but, like, it's true. I mean, I'm a small, like, compared to other people that are at VidCon, like, I'm not a priority, like, I know that, like, I'm not my own priority at VidCon, like, let's be honest. And so they brought me a present, and they were just carrying it on them randomly, like, in case they ran into me, and that I found to be very surprising and really endearing, like, because I was not expecting that at all. They brought me this, like, steamboat Christmas ornament, and so I guess they had bought it at Christmas time and kept it until VidCon in the end of June to give to me. Like, that's how long they've been watching and how long they've been, like, waiting to, I mean, that was very meaningful to me, and I almost cried. It's fine. We're all good. And then, this is gonna be me throwing shade because this was very mean of you two. They made me sign their iPhones, okay? I have, at this point, never in my life signed anything. And these girls take their phone cases off and are like, here, can you sign this? And I mean, what do you write? I don't know how to sign anything ever. Like, I'm not experienced in the field. I didn't know what to do. And so I was like, are you sure I'm going to ruin your iPhone? Like, do you want that? And it's two of them. And so I didn't know what to do. And it was, but I think I managed and I didn't ruin their phones. I mean, I did ruin their phones, let's be honest. But like, I didn't mess up on their phones, at least, which is good. But like, I didn't know what to do. I was prepared to sign like badges and stuff, but I did not think I was going to be signing any iPhones. So that was new, but very interesting. I mean, like, that was see, for a first signing experience, that's like being thrown into the deep end. Like, because it's your iPhone. If I mess up on your iPhone, your phone is literally ruined. Like, here's a Sharpie, sign my iPhone. I mean, but I did it. We're good. It's good. It's all good. We're fine. And so that happened. And then on Friday, I did a meetup. And so I tweeted out like, hey guys, meet me from the VidCon at 1 o'clock. Steph and I are going to be there. We're just going to hang out and stuff. And so I did not think that anyone would come to my meetup because I figured like I probably only had like maybe 5 or 6 viewers at VidCon. They probably already saw me, so they're not going to come. Like, it's fine. It'll all be for Steph, whatever. And like, the thing is though, people actually came to the meetup, which my dog is barking. I'm sorry. We'll deal with it. So like, I thought that no one would show up, to be honest. And so we went and got Dippin' Dots. Because we were at VidCon probably all day on Friday. And so we were there early in the morning. Not early, probably like 11, but we had until 1 for the meetup. And so we were walking around the convention center and stuff. And then we got Dippin' Dots. And at like maybe 12:40, we walked out into where the meetup was supposed to be. But there were already people there waiting for us like 20 minutes early, which I found to be very shocking. Like, I, again, did not expect that at all. And so I just got to talk to you guys for a long time. And it was a very casual setting because there was only probably like 15 people there, which I mean is a lot, I guess. And they didn't stay the whole time, but I think I stayed there talking to like maybe 8 people for like 2 hours, which is a long time. But it was just, we were just talking, and it was such a good, calm experience. And it was just, it's so weird to meet people that like watch your videos in real life, because to me, I just see numbers, which sounds bad, but like I see you on Twitter and stuff, but like I see this number, right? And it's a number, and it's impressive, I guess, to me. Like, for me, it's surprising, and just, it's a whole thing. But like, to meet them in person, because like, they're actual people. You guys are real life people. And you like me. People don't like me very much in real life. Like, so it was very weird for me, but a really good experience. And again, you're all so nice. Like, everyone was so nice to me. And I've heard horror stories about VidCon. Like, people are mean at VidCon. Because, like, I've heard people talking about how, like, people just come up to you and want pictures because they want to prove that, like, they met a famous person. And so, I mean, not that I'm famous, but, like, this happens. And so I'm very glad that that did not happen to me, because I only met nice people, and I liked that a lot. And just the fact that I had to talk to you guys I say you guys, I only met, like, 10 of you out of, like, all of the 100,000. But, like, you guys were so just calm and like genuinely just nice, good people, and that I was not surprised, obviously, but I was just very impressed, and it was good. It was a good time. It was very fun. And so and they got me, like, I got gifts given to me. I got a fidget spinner. I got art, and I mean, those same girls with the iPhone, they brought me an orange cat stuffed animal, because I had this whole story a long time ago about how I wanted a floofy orange cat named Dog, because I had this dream that I had a cat named Dog. It was a whole thing. But I want this floofy orange cat, right? And they brought me a stuffed cat, like not a stuffed dead cat, like a stuffed animal. Yikes. They brought me a cat, and it was named Dog, and they're like, here's your cat named Dog, Kayla. And that was so cute, and I just, okay, sorry, I'm gushing, but it was a really good experience, and I don't know. Here's a sad story. I feel like all through high school, I was living this kind of double life, which sounds so dumb, but like at school, I was one person, and on YouTube, I was a whole other person. And I think that now that I'm out of high school, I'm starting to like kind of combine the two. Like, lilsimsie is a lot more confident than Kayla is. And so like being able to be, this is so weird and hard to explain, but being able to be lilsimsie in public was really good for me. Like, I am already so much more confident than I was like 2 weeks ago, and well, I guess 3 weeks ago now, because I was at VidCon 2 weeks ago, but like 3 weeks ago, I was a completely different person, and just VidCon changed me that much, which I guess it sounds dumb because it's kind of hard to understand if you haven't been in that situation, but again, you guys don't understand. Like, Kayla is very shy, very anxious, very, I don't know how to explain. Just, she's not the same as lilsimsie. Like, lilsimsie is still anxious, I think, but I'm talking about myself like I'm 2 different people, which I kind of am. But at this point, I'm working very hard to combine the two. And I think that meeting you guys in person and getting to be lilsimsie in real life was very good for me. Does that make sense? Probably not. it's okay. I'm okay, really. I don't know. It was a very good experience, and I am so glad that I went. And I got to see, okay, you guys know Sim Guru Drake, maybe, possibly on Twitter. She's the community manager for The Sims 4, and she was at VidCon, and so I hung out with her a lot. Like, we probably hung out every single day of VidCon, and then on the last day we went to dinner together, or at least on my last day. I had to leave 2 days early, on Sunday morning. So on Saturday night, the last day of actual VidCon, we all went to like, all of us, my friends and I, and Spring Sims and Amanda went to dinner together. And so it was just a very good time. Like, she's a really good, genuine person. I feel like it's hard, I mean, because, like, the Sim Gurus, I've met some of them, and the Sim Gurus being people that make the game, they're really, really good people. And Amanda Drake is the community manager at SimGuru Drake on Twitter. I'm gonna shout her out more. She is amazing, and she's so nice, and I love her. So, #1 fan, and that's all I'm gonna say. But I spent a lot of time with her, and she's really cool. So, there's that. I don't know. I mean, just good people at VidCon this year. That's all I'm gonna say. I mean, except for Race Gum, but, like, and maybe, like, Logan Paul. Wow, did I just alienate, like, half of my viewership? Oh, can we talk about Logan Paul one day, pretty soon? Can we just have a talk about Logan Paul, maybe? Because my sister is a big Logan Paul fan, and I have some issues with him. Like, he did some stuff at VidCon that caused himself to get kicked out. He caused some mobs, and that terrifies me. Like, people could have gotten very seriously hurt in these mobs that he caused. Logan Paul is a, like, vlogger on YouTube. He's got a really big fan base, and he's a really big deal right now, and he hid money, I think, somewhere at VidCon and did, like, a scavenger hunt, and then he, like, ran through a fountain, and hundreds of people chased him. He caused a mob, and people could have been seriously injured, and that terrifies me. Like, if someone had, like, died at VidCon because Logan Paul caused a mob, can you imagine? And so I have issues with him. For other reasons too, but, like, for that mostly right now, because I don't know. It's gross to me. It's all very gross to me. Anyway, you can look that up. I think, actually, H3H3 has a video on that. If you want to look that up, H3H3, Ethan and Ela Klein, they're very good. I like them a lot, and they talked about it, so you can inform yourselves. Anyway, we're getting very close to the end of the video now, and I feel like I didn't even talk too fast this time, because I know for a fact in my speed build on Sunday, I talked way too fast. Like, that, I mean, I usually do, but this was worse than normal. But I was out of practice. It's not my fault. I'm trying very hard to do better, I swear. Anyway, video's almost over. Make sure to leave a like and comment and subscribe and watch my screenshot video. I messed up my own outro again. Oh my god. And in case you guys didn't know, I post new videos every single day, and so I will see you all tomorrow. Bye, everybody. Hey, by the way, follow me on Twitter at lilsimsie. I'm hilarious and great. Thank you. Good night. Or good day. I don't know when you're watching this.